Hello, second violins. I hope you're all keeping well. The point of these clips is to take us through the Mozart piano concerto because we've hardly run it and there is only one more rehearsal before the concert. So I thought if I've done a load of clips for the first violins you might see on my channel, please feel free to have a look if you like. And I thought I'd just do a few tips for you guys, just so that we're all sort of starting on the same page, hopefully next week. So I've had a little look at the first movement. Please forgive me, I haven't got your bowings because I obviously gave them back to you. So I'm working without bowings. So if I'm doing something that doesn't add up in your part hopefully is marked up with the correct bowings. So there isn't an awful lot for me to talk about, but there are some really important second violin part bits. So if I look at the first movement, really at the beginning of the first movement, you are the engine room. You're the little motor kind of driving. You're the interest. So a real kind of staccato and exciting but quiet. And then you can really, as you might have heard in bar 5, you can definitely come and expand because you're doubling the first there, you're underneath us in octaves. So, but really precise little ticking clock at the beginning. Then bar 13, the first, you're again, I think, doubling the first in octaves, and we're doing real bulges into the middle of the bar. I can't remember if we're on a down bow or an up bow, so forgive me, but real bulges. I don't know if it comes across, but I'm trying to get a bulge into the middle of the bar and away. Then at 17, it's really important you come kind of sort of not crashing in, but very confident here, and you are real engine room stuff again. You're driving the interest. So little bows, and let the bow be told by the left hand when to change. If you notice, I almost got out of coordination there because I was thinking about my bow, but if you think about the hand, get that hand to tell the bow when to move, and you should coordinate nicely. And then really importantly, in bar 19, we're going along forte. And then, so we've got piano bar halfway through bar 19. If we can disappear, that would be fantastic. It's like switching off a light. And then bar 22, back on again. Suddenly, boom, second violin's driving. Then obviously bar 23, we've got the same again. Really bring out those pianos. Bar 25, we've got syncopation. I think you're probably again with the firsts. So really short. So you'll really shorten those syncopations, those crotches, don't hold them long. They're a real contrast for the piano. And then at bar 29, you're doing the same things at first, and I'm trying to get them to do little sort of nuggets. So we get one little phrase, and then followed by another little phrase like this. So you get real detached between each little nugget. So that's the end of the first section of the tutti. Then we've got a slightly different theme, and every time this theme comes, please can you put lots of vibrato on the crotchet. So, especially here. Okay, that's always, every time that comes, really important. Every time you then have this semi-quaver theme, that's very important. And then again, when you have this semi-quaver lead in 41, this is you, that's your line, you're answering the first. So it's super important, I really want to hear this. You notice again short crotchets, but really bring out those little semi-quaver falling pattern. So we hear it answering the firsts. Now, when you then have 51, again, really deliberate, light. You're really engine room again, but quietly this time. And that happens really anytime you get those sort of quavers, really engine room, driving the rhythm forward. Good. Okay, I've noticed 97, I brought this out for the first. 97, suddenly loud and really deliberate, place every note. After that, we then have a long semi-brief, so really long static. You know, gap between each crotchet there, really place, place, place. Every time that sort of thing comes on. 104, 5, 6, 106, vibrato and a little emphasis on the first note, 1. Okay, then we have our tutti, and again vibrato on the crotchets. This is bar 111, 12, 13, 14, I think. My math is not great. Vibrato. Okay. There will be a pull up into the pause at 194. So watch, maybe put big glasses over there. 196, you're back to engine room, really. Back to 200, you can be much fuller and bigger. And I think, is there much else in this movement? Oh, yes. Just at the end, I'm now at bar 284 with the semiquaver upbeat. Again, that's your lead. Please be bold in coming in. I know my part says piano, but we've got to hear you coming in. And then watch out the rhythm. It goes a little bit more concertina than last time. So after that bar, watch out for the rhythm. So. I think you really watch out on that 289, watch, because I think you can possibly, from memory, the only ones with that little section there, and it will be in the middle of a big row, so take care. And it's bar 286 that you can quite easily get caught up with the rhythm, so again, maybe just a little bit of care practicing that. So that's the first movement, and if I can beg you, please get your metronomes out. There's nothing better than working with a metronome for orchestral music, so you know you can play dead in time.